I am in the middle of my makeup tutorial and I've come to the hair. I kind of wanted to talk to you about something that I bought maybe a year and a half ago. I've been using it for well over a year now, and it was one of my secrets till now. There was a reason that I kept a bit of a secret, and that's because of the price of this item. So me and my team, we use this, which is the Babyliss Pro Stylist Tools. This is the Pro curler. This is the Pro version. It's got like an extra long cord and it swivels around. I'm not sure if the regular version does, but we kept it a secret because it was only available to begin with for professionals, so you couldn't buy it. When Rena and I looked online just to see where else you can get them from, some of them people were charging £240 for these. I think Rena and I got ours for 170 each. I'm not 100% sure, that's with VAT, from our wholesaler. And you know, Rena texted me one day and says, you know, I'm going to Capital, would you like one? And I said yes, you know, can you get me one? I haven't had time to go and get one. So the day we got them, we both tried them out. Hers, she kind of struggled with it a little bit to begin with for a week. I kind of got on with it straight away, and my son was curling my hair with it for the first time that I got it. I curled my full head of hair, went to sleep, and the next day and the day after and the day after, in fact until I washed my hair, my curl stayed in. And so I was really impressed, and it went straight into my kit, and I've been using this on my clients since. Now, it came at a time where I was using my Babyliss Pro curler. I'm just going to get that. It's my Babyliss Pro curler. This is the 24-inch. It's much loved, well used. I've used this ever since I really started getting into hair and makeup professionally full-time. What I do is I get the hair and I wind it through, or sometimes I've got the barrel open and I'm winding the hair through, and then I clip it and when the very end of the hair is in. But what I noticed was that I do a lot of that, and when I do that and I'm doing 5 or 6 people's hair at a time, I started getting pain right here in the joints and the balls of my thumb here, and that happened on both hands. Because I'm ambidextrous, I can use the curler in either hand, so I got it on both fingers, and it got to a point where my hands were so sore from doing that I had to use just my curling wand, where, you know, you use the wand and it's a conical one like that and you just wrap the hair around. I had to use that for a little while just to give my fingers a break, and then as soon as I go to use this again, I got pain. So this for me really helped me out, and I still use both of these. I absolutely love both of them, but to achieve different curls. I like soft flowing romantic curls like these. If I want loose curls, I use this, but if I want tight, well-formed curls, then I will use this. So at the moment, Babyliss have released this out. I'm going to turn this off because it's really hot. Babyliss released this product to the market about 6 months ago, and you can get them, you know, in Boots even, and anywhere that sells Babyliss. The Pro version has like 3 buttons. It's got right, left and alternate, so when you curl the hair, it will either spin the hair left or spin the hair right, or it will randomly do it for you. We've also got 4 settings for how long it holds the hair within the barrel. So you've got 8 seconds, 10 seconds, 12 seconds, and it's got one here that says 0. I think either my numbers have run out or it holds it for a very minimal time, which is great for if you've got fine hair. If I've got hair that's really, really fine and lightweight, I'll set it to 0 or 8. But if I've got hair that's quite light but sort of heavy, I will use 10. And if you've got hair like mine, which doesn't curl hair very well, or straightened hair, regularly straightened hair, then I'll use 12, because it holds the hair for 12 seconds and it really heats up. It's also got settings for heat. So you've got 0, 1, 2 and 3. You've got 0, which obviously turns the thing off, and then you've got a low setting, a medium setting and a high setting. Professionally, I need my curls to last, my clients' curls to last all night long, and so I set it to 3 and I set it for 12 seconds. That way I know and they know that their hair is going to stay, and they can do whatever they like with it, and their hair is going to stay curly, because I've put it through the test myself. My clients told me this. I sleep on my hair curly. If I curl my hair with this, I'll get maybe 4 hours curl out of it, and then it will go flat again. What I will say is, with heavier hair, or hair that's been repeatedly straightened, it doesn't curl as well. It gives you a loose curl. You can't do too thick strands when you pull the hair in. You've got to do thinner to medium strands because it will get caught. You can use this on long hair. I've used it on Rapunzel's hair twice. Trust me, it does the job perfectly. And for frizzy hair, it really does help smooth it. Now when it takes the hair up in the barrel, it literally twists the hair as it goes around, so you will get very tight or very well formed curls, you know, very individual spirals, as opposed to when you do it with this, you'll get, you know, a nicer, softer, flowy curl. Okay, so yeah, I didn't think it was fair to show you this because I know a lot of you, you listen to what I have to say with my reviews and my recommendations for products, and I thought to myself, it's just too expensive to tell you guys about. So you know, at the time I told you it was about 170, 180 pounds. For me, I would have recovered this in 1 or 2 jobs. So if you're a professional and you're going out doing hair and makeup professionally, you will recover the money back on this, you know, within 1 or 2 jobs. Also, it really does save time. So when you've got a full head of hair to curl, then whereas this might take me 40 minutes to an hour to curl the hair, this cuts it down to 20 minutes, half an hour, so you can really get you can get more clients in within, you know, the same space of time, which is more money. So for a professional, this is a must in every kit, and I highly recommend it. Don't buy the version that's in the stores, because I think they have 2 buttons. They have like the heat settings and one of the other buttons. I'm not sure what it is. I think you can still alternate the curl, but how long you hold them for, I think those 2 buttons are combined on the consumer version. Also, I think I believe that you don't get such an extra long salon cord length. It is cheaper. I think it's about 120, 130 pounds, including VAT. But if you're a professional, I suggest go for this. Now, if you're a person, from a consumer's point of view, if it was just me not doing hair and makeup, I wouldn't bother buying one of these. It's too expensive. That's one of the things. But the second thing for me is that it gets too hot for my hair. So if I'm doing this once in a while, that's fine as a treat. It's too expensive for a treat, and you know, to use it every day or every time you wash your hair or once a week even, the hair gets way too hot. I mean, when the hair drops after it's come out of this, it literally can burn your skin. When I put it on a client, and when I'm doing it on a client, I put a towel around a client, because when the hair touches the skin, you do get them, you know, they shudder because it's so hot. And if it's hot for it to touch the skin, then obviously it's really burning the hair. Now I do use you know, those sprays that are designed to deal and help sort of with the heat, but you know, let's face it, they're more of a consumer gimmick than they are healthy for your hair. So bear that in mind. You want to see the thing in action. So I'm turning it on. Mine's really filthy, I'm really sorry, but I'm turning it on, and you've got a little button here that flashes red and white, not red and white, just flashes. It's a red button that just flashes, and it will heat up within about a minute. And then what you need to be aware of is that the hair it needs to be wound in a certain way. You don't need to do anything, you just need to put the thing in on the hair and just shut it down. That sound draws the hair in a coil, and then you get these beeps. That indicates to you, so the little beeps tells you to wait, and then the beeps that come in succession, that tells you to release the curl. You literally just pick up and you let the hair out. You don't pull down or pull the hair out like that, because that will just straighten the curl. So I'll show you it. I've done some of my hair, just the upper layers, and I've left the front out. So when you wind this to your hair, when you hold this to your hair, this grey part needs to be towards your face or your head. You wouldn't be able to put your hair in this way. If you did, and sometimes it does work, what happens is that your hair gets caught in it, and then you're struggling to pull it out. You can pull it out. There isn't an easy release that I know of that I could try. You do just have to yank your hair out of it, and you've got to do it quick because your hair is burning in there. But also yeah, it needs to be held to the head in order to wind the hair through. So it will, if it does go in the other way, then it won't curl it as well. I can't get my words out today. So with this grey bit, I hope I'm not blurring out now, so but with this grey bit towards my face, I'm now holding my hair. Now you don't have to hold it at the root of the head. You can just come down a little bit in order to get that nice sort of glamorous curl. You literally just pop the thing down. It is a heavy piece of equipment, so I do find that, you know, my arms get a bit tired. Wait for the sounds. What I do is just get my hand under the curl, release, and that's your hair curl. So you can see it's a really, really well formed curl. What I do, it's really hot, I'll just put that out of the way and do the next bit. I've got this all on right, but if I change it to left now, just so you can see how the curl winds, I usually just tend to do them all one way. So cold today, my feet are freezing. Ha! It's hot. Sorry, Babyliss Pro. I love this product, don't get me wrong. And it's great that this heats up so well. It heats up hotter than the regular curling iron, and that's what makes the curls last for so long. It really smooths out the hair as well. See the steam coming off my hair there. So yeah, the more hair you take, the less curl you will get, but you are at risk of getting your hair caught. In the same way, if I take pieces up pick random pieces up of hair, that will also make it catch. Can you see how the hair kind of twists it? You can see it here. See smoke coming off as well. But you'll get that with curlers anyway. I have got product on my hair, so it's probably that burning off. And if I don't hold it for as long as I'm supposed to, you can see that it's a much looser curl. Still a pretty curl. And yeah, I'll speak to you guys soon. Bye. Actually, before I go, I'm being silly now. I'm just going to loosen my curls now so you can see how they look. The back ones are cool, but the front ones are quite warm. So it's good for when you want just straight and then curly. And for bigger curls like these, you can kind of just leave them. I used to crave for hair like this when I was 13, back in 1990s. That's just really pretty, I think. I hope I haven't disappeared though. That is really pretty. And then if you just wanted to create a really nice hairstyle out of that, just gather all your hair up into a little roll like this. Take in the fronts really loosely. And give yourself a curly side do.